So welcome. So let's jump right into it. Hello, beautiful souls. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Paula D'Souza. I transform lives through makeup and conversation. I have been a makeup artist for over 25 years, and what I discover along my journey thus far is like every season I discover like a new version of myself, and I keep evolving, and I am so grateful that I've chosen to stay with the path even though it is so difficult. And there are times when I wish that I had done something else, but honestly speaking, I don't see myself doing anything else. So I am grateful for the gift that I have, the ability to not just make somebody look really good, but for the ability to really help women to reconnect with their inner beauty and remind us that all of us are unique in our own way, and we have something special to bring to the world. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to see if I can go into maybe like do two things at a time. But I find sometimes it's easier when I just sit and chat and I could focus and I could see any questions that you would ask. But one of the conversations that I really want to bring to your attention today is something came up recently in that I started this 21-day abundant meditation challenge, and the first thing that they asked as an assignment was to make a list of 50 people who have influenced your personal growth and development. And I thought that was such a powerful exercise for so many reasons, and I'm going to get into it a little bit later. So today I am going to focus on color placement. I am using some really dramatic eyeshadow to create a smoky eye. So I'm gonna walk you through the other side. Of course, I already did my skin. Oh my gosh, look at this side of my face. And look at that. Isn't it amazing? So what I will let you in on is when we're applying eye makeup, because I know that's a lot of women, that's their weak area. Everybody could put on a little bit of powder and lipstick, but most of the requests that I get is how do I apply eyeshadow, and most people think that it's so. So here's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to bring to your awareness that, hi Gloria, you're here. I am on time today. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you for sharing some of your time with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope that everybody will get a chance to interact with each other. Don't forget to tag a friend, share. We want to spread the messages that is going to be revealed here, not just today, but for every live. So feel free to share with your friends or your community or whatever. So yes, I may have shared this before, but to really effectively get your eye makeup done in such a way that it, happy birthday. Oh nice, 72. Wow, you guys are doing amazing. 72. Yes. So let's talk about sectioning the eyes. First of all, understand that everyone's eye shape is not the same. That's first and foremost. Secondly, understand your skin type will also have should be also taken into consideration of the type of texture that you're going to use. When I say texture, all products comes in different types of formulas. You have eyeshadows that are matte, you have eyeshadows that are metallic, you have eyeshadows that are shimmery. So I would suggest for mature skin, you stay away completely from metallic shadows, because it has a way of metallic and very pigmented shadows have a way of highlighting your wrinkles. And after you get to a certain age, ifs, buts, and maybes about it, the skin just naturally changes. And that is because the skin, after a while, especially if you weren't consistently moisturizing and taking care of your skin from the inside out, it has a tendency to lose its natural moisture. That's just a part of the growth process. However, if you catch it really early and you start from a very young age and you start using your moisturizers and your serums, I believe that once you hit 30, I mean 40 is not too bad, wherever you at, include a serum in your skincare routine. It's going to work wonders for your skin. And of course, the beauty industry is always all about how can we research and give women products to help the skin look younger, to soften wrinkles, soften lines. And I believe personally, from my own experience, it really works miracles. So you look straight ahead, and we were divided the eye in 3 sections down. So we have the inner corner to the first part of where your iris is. That's the area that you tend to keep light. And like I said, it all depends on, you have to understand what your eye shape is so you know what works for you. I could tell you about my eyes because my eyes is naturally small. So I know what to do even when I'm wearing something dramatic, because even the lashes is very dramatic. So this is the look that I'm going for, something very sexy and sultry. So we have the inner corner to the first part of the iris when we look straight ahead, and then we have the area over the iris, and then we have the outer edge of the iris and to the outer corner, which is like somewhere around here. Now, if you have really short eyes, I will recommend that you can create the illusion of a elongated eye by extending your eyeshadow outwards, right? But for somebody like me, my face is kind of more or less proportioned. My eye shape is almond shape, so I do not need to extend my eyeshadow, but I can if I want to get a little bit more drama. So usually when I apply eyeshadow on my clients, I am going for, even if I'm going for something sexy, I want the eye area to be nice, the eyes to pop and for it to look really bright. So even if I'm gonna do, like for example, I did a smoky eye, I use more matte, and I choose not to brighten up the inner corner of my eyes because this is the look that I'm going for, right? But generally, the inner corner of your eye is where you put your lightest color. Even if I, like for example, I have this like here, and if I want to bring a little bit more light to the inner corner of my eyes, all I need to do is pop a little bit of something metallic or satiny on the inner corner. It all depends. So when you're gonna place color, don't do it and just anyway, because color placement is so important. So inner corner light, if you want to use a color over the iris is where it's suggested. If you want to add depth, the outer corner is the best place. Now the outer corner to over the iris is a great place to add like one color, and then you keep the inner corner light. So now let's go across. I know it sounds a little bit complicated, but guess what? The only way to understand exactly what I'm saying and what I'm trying to teach from a distance is 2 things. You could either connect with me, I have a one-on-one personalized makeup class, or you could try it at home for yourself and observe what it does for your eyes, okay? Now, the next thing that is important is the horizontal lines. If you take your index finger and you press it to the top of your eyeball, where your eye sinks naturally. Hi, Debbie, thank you for joining me. Where your eyeballs sink naturally, just gently press. This is where your crease is. It's not the natural crease. Like if you look at me, you'll see I have a crease like right here, but that's not my crease. That's what my skin is doing. So your crease area is on top of the eyeball, right? And I'm gonna come back to there and tell you why that is important for you to note. So you have your crease, then you have your eyelid. The eyelid is from your lash line all the way up to the crease area, right? And then you have your brow bone area. So now I see a lot of makeup artists make a mistake of, like for example, I have this smoky eye. They'll bring this color all the way up to here and you could barely see a little line. What that does, it closes your eyes and close up your face. You want to try to keep your brow bone area as light as possible so that you could bring more light and give your eyes a more open and your face more open. The other thing is too with your eyebrows. When you bring your eyebrows down, what you do is you close the eye area. So if you want your eyes to look open and nice and bright, you extend your brows outward, right? Outward. So I've kind of started. So now let's talk about the craze that everybody is all excited about, which is the cut crease. What is the reason and the purpose for cut crease? If you do not understand what cut crease is all about, what you will do is you will distort the natural eye shape. What I mean by that is this. Most women have very almond-shaped eyes, and from the time you go into the crease area and you manipulate the shape in a way that you don't understand, because I really believe from my observation, there are a lot of people who are they're just doing it because they see somebody else do it, whether it's a beauty influencer or whatever. And even most beauty influencers or makeup artists, people who call themselves professional makeup artists, they do not understand the technical aspect of makeup. So in saying that, you will now, hopefully I will now bring it to your attention and you will get a chance to observe all the eye shape that go in. So everybody look like Asians because the eyes are manipulated in such a way. So when you want to create depth, for example, light colors recede, no, dark colors recede, makes things look deeper. So the deeper you want your crease to look is the darker you will go a shadow in here. Now, if you're a female that have deep set eyes, darling, you do not want to add a darker color in your crease, because what that will do, it will just make your eyeball look like if it's in a socket. What you want to do if you have deep set eyes is to try to use lighter shadows on the inside of your crease instead of going darker. Make sense? Any questions? You guys, is the information relevant? Let me know in the comments what you think and how you feel about what I'm sharing so far. So yes, and I know this is the perfect example because this is kind of like a smoky eye, but I kind of used two different, as a matter of fact, 3 different shades of green. So I'm gonna go through the steps that I did